And so he left. My only friend left me. I remained miserable, maybe for that hour or so after he had left. Because at approximately 6:30 a.m, I remembered I had school in a week. I then forgot about him and thought about school. I really did try to tell her, but she wouldn't listen. Atticus never taught me nothing. Yet, still I'm told to forbid Atticus from teaching me. And so, I'm behind bars for a crime never committed.
I made her read the alphabet. Perfect. I made her read my first reader. Perfect. I made her read the mobile register. Perfect. She cannot have known all these words without any lessons. And she tells me she has not been taught any. The nerve of her. Ridiculous.
The energy in my little sis died down a bit, yet that bit worried me. When I walked over, she was sitting still, doing nothing, and did not look up until spoken to. I asked her about her first day. She complained to me about her teacher, and so I told her what I have always been doing. Don't worry about it and just go along with it.
Jen was no help to me, nor was Miss Caroline to Walter Cunningham during lunchtime, nor was she any help regarding her own self.
It happened again, just like every other day. No lunch.
Poor kid, no lunch. And so, my offer arose. A quarter. He said no. I asked again. No, ma'am, he said to me. I asked him again. He shook his head no.
Please just stop asking. I don't want the money. Forgive me for saying no, but that's all I can say. I'm sorry.
Maybe I was stupid. Stupid enough to confer with Miss Caroline a second time. But I didn't care. I told her what everyone else knew. In plain simple language, Walter Cunningham cannot take anything he cannot hear back. Maybe she did not understand why or what I said. Everyone else did.
The nerve, the indecency, and the audacity of that girl. How dare she? She declares I'm shaming him. If she's so smart, she should know by having talked back to me twice. She shamed me. She has no right to tell me I'm shaming him, or anyone else for that matter.
Maybe I should not have stood up for him. Then maybe I would not have started off on the wrong foot. Then maybe I would not have gotten whipped, or shamed, or laughed at.
I wish I hadn't come to school today. She wouldn't have gotten whipped, and I wouldn't have pissed my pants.
My first day, a disaster. Perhaps I was at fault. But only some, not all. The rest can go to that girl. The class left, but the grief still hung in the atmosphere. Thick enough to feel it. Enough for me to sink back into my chair. Enough for me to wish to leave the school. And enough for me to wish a fresh start with Jean Louise Finch.
Perchance I would have felt bad for her on another day. But today she whipped me. So, not today, but maybe on another day, because she was a pretty little thing.
Created using Powtoon.